Welcome back to the Oddcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Ricky.
And we're just two odd dudes who decided to start a podcast.
And today we are talking about Christmas movies.
Yeah, last year we talked about Christmas music.
Yeah.
This year we're talking about movies. Next year, that's it. That's the only two things. Oh, lights?
Or decorations.
Okay, yeah.
We'll remember that, I'm sure, by next year.
Probably not. But you can remind us.
I don't even remember what we did last week.
Was that Ship of Theseus?
Theseus, yeah.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Or did we do one after that?
Nope, that was it. But
I listened to that one today.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it was good.
Breaks your mind.
A little bit.
I got real philosophical.
Okay, I have a question. I don't think that's actually a paradox.
We got to do that in this.
No, but we can do it. It's the intro. Nobody cares how
long
our intro
is still paradox. We have to.
I don't think it's an.
We'll define paradox later. It is 100% a paradox.
Okay. All right.
Just based off all the other people that say it's a paradox, we'll just go with that. Just trust them.
Wait, what?
Trust them.
No, I didn't see it as a paradox. Is it really? It's a classical paradox?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a lot of different ways it's posed.
To define a paradox?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought a paradox had to be like, it like couldn't logically exist.
No, that's an extreme version.
Interesting.
Yeah. But today, Christmas movies, the goods, the bads, what we think about them.
Yep. Which one we'd want to be in.
Yeah, if we were a character in one, which one would we be? All sorts of good stuff.
Which one would we be, and which one would we want to be?
That's good. That's a good call. That's a good call. Yeah. That's much different.
It is different.
Yeah.
Because I think it's funnier when I get to decide what I think you would be
what
in.
You think I should be in? All right. We ready to do this?
Yep.
Let's get to the Oddcast. So before we get actually into our episode today, we want to just quickly talk about, many of you that listen know, you know us, you're our friends, but some of you aren't, super close with us. And so we wanted to just take a moment to just kind of recognize that one of our really good friends, and, brothers, and probably the biggest supporter of this show, David, the one that made all of our shirts and all that stuff, he passed away last week in a car accident. And so that's been rough for us, for his family, for our friend groups. And so we just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge that and just,
thank him
and his family and everything they've done to support just this, what we do here. And
for just the friendship that they give,
Yeah. And just who they are. And we're really thankful for them. And, we hope to continue to, and however this, in a nice way, honor him in what we do here, because he is one of the people that in my life personally gave me the boldness to just be weird and be myself. And I'm really thankful to him for that. And so, we want to honor him in that and just thank him for all that he did for us.
Yeah. He did. He made all of our shirts.
Yeah.
All of our logos and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's been 100% of the branding for us.
Yeah. And just outside of that, just a brother that you can always lean on.
Mm-hmm.
He listened to us and supported us, and I
was so joyful.
Yeah. And he sent in ideas and stuff like that. So we're gonna miss him. So we just ask that you join in with
be praying for them.
Us, for him and his family, and but we're gonna continue on with what we do, and in that try and kind of honor him and the goofiness that he instilled in us as a faithful friend and brother. So anything else you want to say on that?
Yeah, if you've seen anything that his wife's posted recently on Instagram, or not Instagram, but like Facebook or whatever, there's a lot of old videos of him being like goofy and fun, and it really is kind of that spirit. So
it's
really
definitely
nice.
one of those things that got instilled to those around him. Yeah. So I'm thankful for that. So well, let's get into this. Let's change pace and change notes. And Christmas time. We got into this last year.
Not necessarily your favorite.
Right, not necessarily.
I love it.
Favorite. You love it. We had a bit of a debate and brought forth by your wife on our Marco Polo group chat video thing.
Sure. Okay.
What was this, a couple weeks ago, Paul?
I don't remember.
You remember this? And your wife aggressively posed the question.
Yeah.
are you a normal person? Or are you one of those idiots that listens to Christmas music year round?
Oh, yeah.
Which you...
Oh, I'm definitely one of those
self-proclaimed idiot.
Yeah, easily.
Even in the Marco Polo, you were like, you posed the question wrong. Like, you made it sound like they're all idiots, no matter what they choose, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we talked about this last year. You are year-round.
I'll do it. Okay, what's actually been weird this year is I've listened to very little Christmas music, and normally I'm starting to listen to Christmas music in like October. Yeah. And I think maybe it's because it hasn't gotten cold until 2 days ago.
But that was my theory last year. Do you remember this? That I can't get into Christmas music because they're singing about snow, and I'm like, I'm sweating my butt off if I wear a light hoodie and it's December 13th.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm cold in the morning, yeah, but then by 2 o'clock, I'm like, I need to be in shorts and a t-shirt. Yeah. I cannot sing about a white Christmas and how snowy and beautiful it's going to be when I'm out here looking at a cactus and I'm melting.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I was out doing yard work today because we got our first...
Frosty.
Yeah. We got our first nasty gram from our HOA.
Nice.
And we have to pull the weeds and trim up the bushes and whatnot. So I was out there trimming the bushes and then I was pulling all the weeds and whatnot.
You know how you do with that?
What?
You know how you do with that?
What?
Just get rid of them.
Bushes. Honestly, maybe we'll do that.
Just get rid of your front yard.
No front yard.
Just sell that part.
I'm going to put a gate up around all of it.
Just put a cement wall so they can't see it.
Can't see it.
You need to take down your cement wall. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Put another cement wall around that one.
I'm going to start putting Christmas inflatables up everywhere that there was a problem.
That's genius.
And then all year long. I'm just waiting for next year.
Yeah. Well, last year we got Bluetooth lights.
Oh.
It was fancy.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't put them up this year.
Okay.
Because I was lazy and didn't want to do it.
Right.
Technically, I needed one more strand to make it look right.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it at Home Depot this year. And then it was like, get to it eventually.
Sure, yeah.
Never did. But because they're Bluetooth, they have pre-done settings for all their holidays. Sorry, that took a bit to get out. I was trying to think of how to say that.
Right. But colors?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
different flashing different things. So they had a Valentine's Day one that was red and pink and white and cute.
Fancy, yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna fight my HOA on this. These aren't Christmas lights. And I even sent a screenshot in of my app that's look, these are year-round lights. They didn't buy it. So
they made you take them down?
Yeah, I took them down. But they gave me till March 31st, 30th. What's it? January, February, March. March 31st.
Yeah.
And they're like, you have to, and I waited till that day. It was my win against them. I was like, well, I'm going to wait that long just to stick it to them.
You really got them, yeah. You still had to take them down.
They knew.
They knew.
They lasted 4 months up there.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Can't stop me.
I bought one strand of lights today. So I went to Home Depot and I was like, you know
what color?
Just white. We're just gonna go the simple white, tied around the rim of the house. Keep it simple.
You gotta go flashing, man.
No, man, we're not that type of family.
You gotta go the Twilight ones, the twinkle ones.
No.
You know what I'm talking
about? No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They look like stars.
They twinkling. Do, yeah. But I did the same thing where I was probably 2 strands short. So it's just, because there's 2 tiers of the front part of the house.
Yeah.
Or front part of the roof, over the garage and over the rest of it. I just have over the garage right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I bought one.
It's fine.
It was really more so my wife could come home and be like, oh, there's lights.
Yeah.
And it worked. So, we'll see if we do anything else this year.
Putting them up is fine. I always hate taking them down because then I got to figure out how I'm going to put them back so they don't get all tangled, you know?
I don't have a tall enough ladder yet. I'm going to get one soon. But today I used one of my old paint roller extenders. I taped a fork to the end of it.
Okay.
Pushed it up there. It was perfect.
We're supposed to talk about decorations next year, but we're just going to do it now.
Oh,
have you seen the little clippies that they twist into a broom?
What?
You seen these?
No.
So they have plastic light hangers.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a U shape, and they kind of go out. But what they do is that wood beam, the edge of, I don't know what they call that, the eave of your roof that's got right outside my door. It's got that wood that we hung them from last year, And these ones, they're like a little clip. And on the bottom, they have a thing that you screw in like a broom handle, like a long broom handle, and you just push it up and you unscrew it. So you don't have to get on a ladder. You just unscrew.
That's awesome.
It's genius. So then to get them off, screw it like half a turn, pull. They come right out.
Wow.
Amazing. Game changer. That's what I used all last year. Yeah, I used them last year.
I'm going to have to get like on the roof in order to do some of mine.
Now, if you just get a really long pole.
I don't know. They're kind of in a weird spot. But yeah, I'm like, that might help me out. Man.
Yeah. All right. Well, I asked the Christmas music thing about the year round.
Oh, we were going to talk about our Spotify Wrapped at one point. We got to do that. Not today.
Oh, yeah. We'll do that next week.
We'll do that next week.
We'll do it for the end of the year.
When Spotify Wrapped is still relevant.
It's at the end of the year. It'll be perfect. This day, week, whatever, however we're recording this, we're talking about movies. You said you listen to Christmas music year round, or you would.
I would.
Would you do Christmas movies year round?
It depends on the Christmas, not like classical Christmas movies. Like I might watch The Grinch. The Grinch I just love.
Which one?
The good one. The one with Jim Carrey.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Animated one is garbage.
Have you seen the new animated one?
Yeah, that's garbage.
Is that the one with Benedict Cumberbatch?
Garbage.
I don't know. But the animation is awful.
Really? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Awful.
Hot garbage.
Why is the animation bad?
Just the way they depicted the Grinch was weird.
Huh. I'm kind of interested to watch it now.
Like the book, but it just doesn't translate over in animation.
His animation made me reminds me of the peanut guy from Planters Peanuts. That logo.
Mm-hmm.
Like his body shape looks like that.
Weird.
Yeah. Just I don't know why it reminded me of that, but not good. But so you'd watch The Grinch.
I would watch The Grinch. I would watch like if somebody was like, "Hey, it's July, but let's watch The Grinch." I would probably do it. But like if they were asking me to like watch Elf or A Christmas Story or
my
one
wife's
of those,
about to just pop through that door.
Listen, she can't be mad, all right? I like Elf.
Yeah.
I think it's a good Christmas movie. I just wouldn't watch it in July.
Erica watches it. She hasn't done it this year. But she last year watched it. It was on in her house every single day through December. Every single
That's crazy.
day. I used to like it.
I feel like at that point you said you used to like it, so it just ruined it for you.
Yeah. It's like if you liked a certain ice cream,
yeah,
you know, and then someone just starts forcibly spoon feeding it to you every day. Every single day through December. By the end,
pretty rough.
By the end, you're like, I don't want this anymore, and they're like, eat it. Like, I don't
want it.
Right? And I'm like going to bed, but
it's ice cream.
But it's up there, right? And I'm trying to fall asleep, and all of a sudden I go, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Oh, no.
I was just about to sleep. Anyways, so
I would not watch Christmas movies year round. I will watch I'm like happy to watch them on the actual Christmas. Although last year, what are you looking at?
I was looking at my mic. I was trying to turn my gain down. I messed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Last year, Tony and I watched like 2 or 3 like really cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies.
Ugh,
I'm kind of into it now. It's so funny.
You white girl. Taylor
I know.
Swift. Hey, speaking of, I can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it.
Dang it. Yeah. Want to talk about it really bad.
We'll talk about it next week.
Next week, Paul. Remember? Hey, we got to post a thing. This is on you.
Oh yeah, we got to
post something. Ask people their tops. Remember this.
Yeah. What's your
Remember
top?
this. Remember this. I'm putting it into your brain, and also when you listen to this next week, you'll remember this. Okay. You're gonna listen to it on Monday. Okay. Alex, Instagram. So
you got really close to my eye there.
I knew where I was at.
Oh gosh.
So, you like the cheesy Hallmark?
I'm not. I don't like them as in it's like a cinematic masterpiece or like something that I'm like, yeah, these are my favorite characters.
It might be a guilty pleasure though.
It might be. It's like I like it. It's like a train wreck. You know, it's like you can't look away.
Yeah, because you know, like in it, some woman moves away.
It's always like the same plot every time,
and she finds some hot guy, and everyone knows she's not going to date the hot guy. She's going to date the other hot guy.
Yeah.
That's like cute at first, you know?
The one who's not pretentious.
Right, exactly. You know,
the one who's a little rugged.
Yeah, the one that
wears,
he wears
hot.
Levi jeans. Yeah. And the other guy wears designer jeans, you know?
Right,
She's like, he's so cute. And he's like, oh, you know, the Levi jeans are better, actually.
Yeah.
So dumb.
He's just more down to earth, you know?
Ugh.
He can really just relate with her.
So dumb. You know, because all of us just move away to small. How many small towns are these people moving away to?
I don't know.
Eventually, there's going to be no more small towns because all these people move to them, and the Hallmark movies are made after them.
I guarantee you they probably only have a list of 10 small towns that they use for every Hallmark movie.
They just slightly changed the name.
Maybe they just call up somebody in like the yellow pages, and they're like, hey, what's a small town in your state? And they're like, I don't know.
Strawberry. We have Strawberry.
Strawberry, yeah.
I could see one being in Strawberry. All right. What is the best
Christmas
movie?
Harry Potter. All the Harry Potters. Do those count as a Christmas movie? I feel like that should be a Christmas tradition. Like as I have
that's a
kids
different
someday,
question. Whether something's a Christmas movie and whether it could be a Christmas tradition are different questions.
I understand, but I'm saying I think.
Which one are you wanting us to answer?
I'm just talking at the moment.
Okay.
I don't have a question.
Okay. Well, you asked.
I'm pondering. Yeah, I asked the question, but I didn't want the answer.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
I think
it's a great tradition.
It would be a great tradition.
Yeah.
Because they always have Christmas parts in the movie,
but
they also have Halloween parts and end of school parts. You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
All right, but you
Die Hard
tradition?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, you got to get into that debate with everyone.
I honestly, it's been a really long time since I've seen Die Hard. Maybe I should bring it back for this Christmas.
They're pretty good.
Are there any of like the John Wicks that are Christmas movies?
No.
That'd be great.
No. I think that even though I do not like it because I've been spoon-fed it for so much of my life now.
Yeah, Elf.
Meaning the last couple of years. Elf is probably one of the top-notch ones.
Really?
But I think The Grinch with Jim Carrey is the best Christmas movie.
It's so good.
But also it's because I relate
to the Grinch because
I am the Grinch.
You're a little bah humbug.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Right? It's like if you think about SpongeBob. Did you watch SpongeBob growing up?
Yeah, Squidward.
Yeah. Everyone, when you grew up, you did not understand Squidward.
No.
You understood SpongeBob and his happy-go-lucky attitude, and you were like, he's ready, I'm ready. I'm ready, right?
Yeah.
Like you were just...
People order our patties.
Yeah, you just got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were kind of like, sometimes I'm Patrick Star.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Now, I'm Squidward.
Really? I'm Mr. Krabs. All about the money.
No, I'm a Squidward.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no, I hear you. It's so
adult
funny.
Life is hard.
Because my mom's favorite character was always Squidward, and I was like, Mom, you're such a grouch. But now I kind of get it.
You start to understand it. The more you deal with adults as an adult, you're like, I get why Squidward was his best friend was his clarinet. Like I'm getting to that point in my life where my best friend will be something that I own. Right now, it's quickly becoming my Traeger.
Yeah.
Always does what I ask. Never talks back. Never
really
gives me
great
any
at
flack.
Communicating. Yeah.
Sends me notifications on my phone when needed.
Gives you good gifts.
Like, that Traeger tells me when it needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
Like that's incredible. People, I mean, they're messy, man. Traeger, it's a little messy, but it tells me when I need to clean it up.
Right.
Why can't people be like that?
Very clear cut. Yeah, very good.
So this is why I relate to Squidward.
Yeah. You relate to the Grinch.
I relate to the Grinch.
Yeah. So
I would steal other people's Christmas presents so that they would also be sad.
You would not do that.
I would.
Prove it. Come over to my house. Steal all my gifts.
I will. I'm going to burn your tree.
No.
Yep.
I just bought that today.
I'm going to burn it but it's me being a good husband because it would kill my wife because she's allergic.
But if you burn it, then all of that will go into the air.
For a time period, but a lot shorter time period than the tree will be
that's true.
Dead in your house. You ever think how weird it is that Christmas trees and like flowers when we buy it, we just have basically
dying things,
dying plants in our houses?
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's weird.
What about like a potato? Does that count as a dying plant?
Well, if you're gonna eat it,
but it dies.
But you're gonna eat it. This is different, man. Also, I don't know if a potato's a plant. Is it a plant?
It's a root.
It's a
root. I think it's a root.
Starch.
But it's a starch root.
Right, but
like a beet or an onion.
But is that like the plant?
Yeah,
or is it
the base of the plant?
Of the plant.
No, a fruit would be the product of the plant, like a banana or an apple.
A banana.
But those are still living. Are they living? Shoot, are apples living?
No.
Do they photosynthesize?
Let's not go into this, man. No, because they're. That's not going. The seed.
They're the production of a photosynthesis.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We sound so smart right now. But
science.
You ever think about the fact that just chopping down a tree and putting it in your house is like, it's kind of a weird thing.
No.
Think about
I don't think about it.
Think about the first person that did that.
They're like, you know what? This out there? What if we had it in here?
Exactly. Like, imagine a smaller house, right? And some guy's like, that might fit in my house. and his wife was like, you're going to chop it down and keep us warm? He's like, no.
I'm just going to leave it.
We should decorate it.
Yeah.
With popcorn and tinsel.
Or somebody was like, his wife was like, we should go camping more. And he's like, oh, Jesus,
let's bring the camping to us. I don't want Squidward voice. I don't want to do that.
Wife wakes up, tree's right next to the bed.
You're welcome.
I brought the outside.
It's to make the house smell good.
I want to know.
It does make the house smell good.
Yeah.
Which is nice because my house smells like a construction zone because we still have no floors.
I don't know. It makes it smell good for a while, but you know when you get to like it's clearly dead.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of smells like dusty. You know.
My house already smells dusty though, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean that, but I mean like normally,
yeah,
it makes it smell good for like a period.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be our only live tree. Yeah. We're gonna buy one of the bigger fake trees.
Yeah, I still have to get you the snowman.
Clearance. Yeah.
I'll get it to you. Hey,
I said
it's the new tradition.
It's the new tradition.
It goes to the newest married person in our group.
That's fair. I'll take it.
It goes to you.
I'm happy. I'll set it up when my wife's at work, and she'll come back and she'll be like, I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it in my office.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
If you Zoom call, it's just behind you.
Alex, what's that behind you? What?
All right. So I like the Grinch. It's my favorite.
And
Christmas
you would
movie.
be the Grinch.
And my thing that I think I would be and most relate with is the Grinch.
Wow. I think the thing that I probably would most likely be in is Elf. I think I would be Buddy.
You would be Buddy. Oh my gosh, you would be. Can we buy you
an elf costume?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing the yellow tights, man.
Why not?
I'm not going to do it.
Why not?
They're just too tight.
What if we bought you kind of baggy ones?
Like MC Hammer, the yellow MC Hammer pants?
They're more Hammer pants. They're tight in the legs, but looser in the areas they need to be.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. Paul, research it. Get on it.
Yellow MC Hammer pants.
Well, no, just buy the elf costume to start. Oversized elf. Yeah, let's get you like a triple XL. It'll just be a little loose.
There you go. Yeah, that works. Yeah. I'll be Baggy Buddy.
So you think you're elf?
I think I'm probably elf.
Your diet's not elf though.
Well,
you have a better diet than him.
Although today I pretty much only ate ramen noodles.
I mean, that's not a bad.
I made them really good though. Did
you make them in the air fryer?
No, I made the eggs in the air fryer. Oh my gosh. Perfect soft-boiled eggs. I won't go too much further.
I'm sorry, everyone.
But let me just say, I've made perfect soft or medium boiled eggs. Most of the time I make them medium, but the other day I made them soft. Like 4 or 5 times now.
Is that okay?
That's hard to do, man.
I will say this. I've never once in my life thought, you know what I really want right now? Soft or medium boiled eggs.
Well, even a hard boiled egg is so easy to, like, if you go a little bit too far when you're boiling them, they get green and like not good.
I don't really eat hard boiled eggs either. I just eat eggs. Fried egg, man.
That's good.
That's all I was allowed to eat growing up.
Yeah.
My dad made scrambled. My grandma, fried egg.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
I love fried eggs.
I do too.
With a tortilla. Year round. It's great.
Do you put any like sauce on it? Or you put just salt?
No, just a little salt. Cut the egg up. Let the yolk run out. Because I do them over medium.
Yeah.
Sop that boy up.
I might do that tomorrow morning for breakfast. Good. I got a couple tortillas and some eggs.
So good. Do you think the Grinch fits me, or is there a better place you would put me in any sort of Christmas movie?
I think old you. I could see the Grinch.
Oh, when I am older.
But young you? Well, no, I mean even like you as a kid. I'm trying to think who you as a kid would be. Because there's a lot of Christmas movies that center around. I was trying to think, would you fit anywhere in A Christmas Story? Like, would you be Ralphie?
No.
I think Paul might be Ralphie.
Paul is Ralphie. I am not a Ralphie. He was an only child. I imagine like his mom bundled him up. She had to protect her little baby.
But what, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, put him in a bunny suit?
I bet you there's a photo of Paul as a baby, just bundled up to the nines, just like unable to move. I bet you we could find that.
We should get that posted on the Instagram. Our mission.
Yeah, to do
think it'd be that hard?
Yeah.
We could recreate the photo for our Instagram.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
I feel like Paul is like one that hides that stuff. Like mom still has it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
He's the baby boy. But Paul is like, he's got like a secret.
He's kind of blushing right now. He might actually, that might be true.
He hides it, right? My mom is the opposite. I am her only.
Yeah.
But my mom put all the embarrassing photos on her wall in her house.
Nice. That's
so
good.
I mean, I just kind of leaned into it.
Yeah. You had to be embarrassed.
Yeah. Like my aunt.
That's good. Builds confidence.
My aunt for Christmas got me this outfit one time. And the outfit has, I don't know what you call them. The hat that is.
A fedora?
No, it is the one that like.
A sombrero.
No, it's not a sombrero. It's the one that like the French people wear that's kind of like weird and then just got like the little bill.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
The one that I wore when we bought stuff at
one of those.
Goodwill.
But it matched exactly to the shirt I was wearing.
Yeah.
And it made me look like a girl.
What?
Just 100% look like a girl. And it's hanging up in my mom's house. Or it was. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Maybe it won't be after she listens to this one. She'll be like, "You're embarrassed by all those?" She has no idea.
No, she knows. She knows. We've talked about this. But I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Paul, he hides it. He's a hider of those things. Look at his face. Look how red he is.
I don't know. I've seen his Taekwondo photo, and it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, but but he can make that into a cool thing because he's a black belt now.
That's true.
There's a cool aspect. If we got a picture
Humble
of him,
beginnings,
if there's a picture of him, you know, bundled up like this, you know.
Why did your voice change?
Because I was trying to get this arm in.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. But, you know, he's like,
yeah,
with little arms. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's gold. We could recreate that this winter.
That'd be fun. Put it on our TikTok.
We could show it at his wedding.
That would be good.
That'd be great.
We could go dressed as that. I'll be the legs.
Yes. Like a 2-person horse. Yeah. We were a 2-person Paul when he was a child. Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Oh, that'd be great.
What else could we do? We should just make it our goal to embarrass all of our friends for the rest of our life. Like every year.
We're going to have no friends.
That's fine.
Are we going to embarrass each other or is this a pact?
No, we're in a pact.
This is a pact. All right. What's up? We're unembarrassable anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We do this.
We have no shame.
What is worse than this? Have you seen our TikTok? It's awful.
Actually, that's so true because, you know, people will do that later in life where they'll be like, do you know these guys had a podcast? Like if this doesn't blow up, go back. There's 180 episodes.
Imagine when our kids are in high school and they find this. And they're like, your dad thinks he's the Grinch?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, I can't wait. That would be awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
You're going to find an old hoodie.
If we have kids, man. Those poor kids. There's the TikTok with you in the ranch. Oh my goodness. Oh, we've gotten so far away from Christmas at this point.
Oh, but it's a gift.
It is a gift. And let's get back to Christmas though.
Yeah.
Because I agree.
Which is about gifts.
Yeah. It's about gifts. I agree. You would be Buddy the Elf.
Yeah.
100%. Sure. But if I were to recast us in a movie as a group.
Me and you.
And Paul.
Die Hard.
Nope.
Okay.
Which would be cool. Yeah. But no. Home Alone.
Oh. Who's the kid?
Paul is the kid.
Oh, Paul would be the kid.
The creative. And we are the robbers.
Robbers.
You're the tall one.
I'm
the shorter one.
Am I Marv? Yeah. Which one? No, you're Marv.
I'm Marv. I don't remember.
I don't remember the Harry
and Marv.
Yeah.
But we would be the robbers trying to rob Paul's house.
The wet bandits.
But you have more of the personality of the tall one.
I totally do.
One.
Yeah.
And Paul is the creative kid. He was, he's the only child, so he's good at being home and entertaining himself.
Yeah, and I mean,
he probably already did the dancing at with cardboard cutouts in his room already.
And he's totally ready to set up a whole bunch of booby traps and like
he would enjoy it.
Well, he would really enjoy it. And that kid totally does.
He does. We should recreate Home Alone, but our version of it.
That would be really fun.
It would be.
Whose house were we using?
I feel like mine because I got the upstairs
and flooring.
That's true. I do have flooring.
Yeah.
You don't have flooring.
But if you do it upstairs, you can do the paint can.
You're getting hit by the paint can, man, not me.
I don't know who has it worse because you'd have to get your hair burned off.
Oh yeah, we can't do that.
But I'd have to get hit in the face with an iron. So I don't.
Wasn't there a spider too?
Yeah.
Who gets the spider?
Was
that in number 1? I remember
that's number
spider
1
scene.
That's number 1.
Yeah. I don't do spiders. Paul would not release the spider.
That's
for
you.
us.
You get the spider.
Yeah. Paul.
And then I'd have to hit you in the face with a crowbar.
Yeah. But Paul wouldn't be able to do that scene.
He wouldn't be able to do it.
He's cringing just by us talking about that scene.
Yeah, because that scene is him picking up the spider and putting it on the face of the guy who's holding his foot.
Ew. No. That freaks me out.
Yeah.
You know tarantulas can shoot the hair off their legs as like darts.
Wish I could do that.
And it can get in your eye.
What?
And it's like microscopic and it can make you go blind. Yeah. And people keep them as pets. That is crazy. Why would you do that?
That's incredible. Wow. How come Spider-Man can't do that?
I don't know. That's definitely a flaw. But if he could shoot a spider hairs, man, he'd be undefeated.
I guarantee there's some like deep cut comic where he does that.
He does that. But man, imagine him doing that against Thanos. Movie would have ended a lot quicker.
Can't see. I think he could have just snapped his fingers though and been like, "Oh, I have vision again."
No.
But then he lost vision. I'm not the only one. He's gonna.
Well played. All right. So we're obviously gonna recreate Home Alone.
That would be really fun.
What person would you be in any other Christmas movie? Is there any other Christmas movie that you're like, I don't think I'm this person, but I would like to play this person?
Oh, I would I'd like to act as them,
Yeah,
or I'd like to
yeah.
be in
Or be in the
their
movie.
situation. Oh, interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you are Buddy the Elf, but like that might not necessarily be who you would like want to be in.
I think I'd like to be Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. He's got such a big
Christmas
family.
Movie. I asked Christmas movie.
It has Christmas in it.
Not a Christmas movie.
Honestly, I feel like I don't watch a ton of Christmas movies because in my head I'm like, okay, there's Die Hard, there's Elf, and there's
Do you see?
The Grinch.
This is the problem.
And Christmas
Here's my
Story.
problem with Christmas stuff. I'm gonna go on it again.
All right, go for it.
There's not a plethora of options,
There's not.
and the options we get subpar.
Except
Maybe
for the
one or
Grinch.
two hit that bar,
Yeah.
but there's none that are like exceeding it. Christmas music. Come on, we have the same. It's the same people making the same songs for the last 40 years now.
Right.
It's the same 5 songs.
Yeah,
It is the same 5 songs. We went to that
You
like
try and play upbeat Christmas music, it doesn't. It's impossible.
Wait, what?
If you want it to sound good and kind of be upbeat and like, if you actually listen to lyrics of most of the Christmas songs, it's ridiculous, man.
I feel like all Christmas songs are upbeat, except for like hymns.
Exactly, the hymns are good.
The hymns are good.
But
Those actually are important.
But the other 5 upbeat ones, awful lyrics.
You don't like All I Want for Christmas Is You?
No.
Oh, that one's great. It's a classic.
You can only sing it to your spouse.
That's true.
So I can't be out in public and sing it.
You can think about it, but thinking about your spouse. How about that?
What if I send
What if you're out in public?
What
and
if I send
All
the wrong
for
message?
Christmas, and then you're like, "Is my wife?"
See, too many vowels and syllables. Doesn't work. Think about that. Can't send the wrong message out there, man. I'm married.
You can't just look at some random stranger,
Yeah.
point to them way. Yeah.
Be weird. Cause uncomfortable situations.
What?
Can't sing
What
that in the
other
line.
songs are you singing in public though?
A lot. I make up my own songs a lot of times.
That you sing to people in public?
I just sing out loud.
Hey, can you scan these groceries for me?
Actually, I rap a lot
You
out
sing that
loud.
to the. Really?
It just happens, yeah. I don't realize I'm doing it. NF?
How have I never seen this? Is this like when you're alone?
Yeah. Well, even just like throughout the day. We don't hang out a lot throughout the day anymore.
That's true.
We're working, men.
Yeah.
Big boys.
Before we weren't.
Yeah, before we were.
Before we just worked together.
Yeah. And then we didn't ever talk.
That's
you
true.
looked at one screen,
Yeah.
I looked at the other, and we were working nonstop. How did this come up? Oh, who are you gonna pick? Who do you want to be?
I could see myself being the younger brother from A Christmas Story, but I don't feel like there's a lot of other Christmas stories that I know deeply enough to be like, this is who I'd want to be.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about I'd want to be Iron Man from Iron Man 3. I want to be the kid, actually. The kid has a lot more sense than Iron Man.
What about the Santa Claus?
I honestly, I don't really remember how that one goes. I remember it's been a long time.
Yeah.
The original Tim Allen one, right?
Yeah, the Tim Allen one.
Yeah, I remember a little bit about it. I certainly don't want to be him. I don't want to be Santa.
You could be Bernard.
But what? I don't.
He's an elf.
I don't remember Bernard.
He's an elf.
All I know is that he's handsome. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, my wife thought so. Yeah. She had a young girl crush on Bernard.
Classic elves.
Bernard.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy. Or Charlie.
Are this another elf?
No, that was
Is this from
Tim Allen's son in the movies.
I could be Tim Allen's son.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Is he the one who first believes that he is Santa?
Yep.
Oh, so he's the good son.
But he becomes bad in the other ones. He's a bad boy.
He's on the naughty list?
Mm-hmm. That's
that
like
stinks.
number 2, I think.
Really?
Or 3. I don't remember which one, but he gets on the naughty list.
Wow.
What do you think about Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh, ridiculous. Wow. I just don't like the animation style, for one. It freaks me out.
Amen.
What's his name?
Preach it, brother.
What's his name? He does the Coraline. Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Famous actor.
From Home Improvement. Home Improvement style.
Buzz Lightyear, Home Improvement, and Santa. Tim Burton. All of his stuff freaks me out, man.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I feel like he's got kind of a creepy mind.
Yeah.
Which I think is one of the reasons people like his stuff. They're like, oh, it's so dark and weird and mysterious.
But why on Christmas?
I don't know. Well, it's not, but it's a Halloween movie.
People watch it at Christmas time, though.
Because it has Christmas in the name.
Right, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Why would people do that? I don't understand. I don't understand the hype. It makes zero sense to me.
I don't get it either.
As a
don't ask me, man. I don't know.
As a Grinch person.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It makes even less sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, listen. I don't like Christmas.
Yeah.
But I understand the hype behind it.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? And I understand the hype behind the movies and the snow and everything's so happy, right?
Yeah.
It's not my personality style, but I get it.
Right.
But then we got these weirdos that are like, let's watch a dark, depressing movie for Christmas time. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
There's already enough reasons in the world to be depressed. You don't need to add another one right around the holidays. You're like, oh.
That's like, what's your thoughts on those like those Christmas horror movies like Krampus?
It's so stupid.
I've never seen any of them.
Why? There is no need for that market. And then there's some people that are like, we love it. No, you're just a weirdo. You're just trying to be weird for the clout. Get over yourself.
I think if you love it, you just overly like horror movies.
Exactly.
Because like a horror movie, if you like a horror movie, you want it to be scary, and adding the Christmas element of it, I'm Krampus, that makes it less scary. It's campy.
It's like if you were to take anything and put an elf hat on it, or elf ears, or like a Santa hat, and be like, look, it's Christmas now. No, it's not. It's not. It's just not.
Now I'm trying to think what you could do that with.
You shouldn't do it with anything. It's just like with the Thanksgiving food. We were like, mac and cheese is Thanksgiving food because I have it at Thanksgiving. It's not it's not Thanksgiving food. Just because one person puts it on the Thanksgiving table doesn't make it Thanksgiving food.
It is the best side, though.
Classical Thanksgiving food. No, the best side is mashed potatoes. I did a poll about it. Mashed potatoes wins.
Did it? Did it win?
I don't even like Christmas.
Getting all up about this holiday.
So steamed up, man.
These
people ridiculous. But you know what?
What?
You know what I really like about Elf?
What do you like about Elf?
The guy that calls himself, that he gets called an angry elf.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just beats up Buddy the Elf.
That scene. And it's better because Buddy is so unassuming.
That scene is so funny. He's an angry elf.
Call me Elf one more time.
It's so funny. Like, they did that scene so well.
Yeah.
And the other scenes that they did really well were the ones in, like, the toy shop.
Yeah.
when he's like he's like, you smell like beef.
Yeah. That toy shop.
Yeah. The Santa is like trying to attack him with the baseball bat.
And they break all the Legos.
Legos and stuff.
Do you think they did their own stunts there?
I don't know. But when that scene happened the first time, you know what my mind went to?
What?
Oh man, if they had to cut this and have to redo it, someone's got to rebuild those Legos.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You ever think about stuff like that, man? For movies, they have to redo all that. That sounds awful.
Do you know? Okay,
I did not.
I'm taking it Spider-Man realm for a second.
Not shocked.
Always do, yeah. The scene where in the very first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, where he catches all the food.
Yes.
Do you know they did that with like?
Yes, he actually did
glue
that.
And like magnets that's a practical stunt.
Yeah.
And it took him over 150 takes.
Yes. Which is ridiculous.
I would have quit.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about like having to rebuild a Lego set, 150 takes on one thing.
Here's what's crazy about
I'm
that.
Done.
They did 150 takes on that, and we still end up with Spider-Man 3, as bad of a movie as it is. They should have done a few more takes on that movie.
The whole thing.
Or just redone
at least
the whole
second
movie.
half, yeah.
We couldn't do another take there. We did 150 on him catching stuff on a tray.
Listen, that's the writer's issue there on that one.
So steamed up, man.
What were we talking about? We were talking about Elf.
Yeah.
Oh,
what movie do you think? Oh, go ahead.
Well, the scene that I like in Elf is when his dad's wearing the Santa Claus stuff, and he's in the park, and he's like, "Hey, ho, 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 I'm Santa." Just this guy with this thick New York accent. It's just, it's great. It's really good stuff.
What movie do you think should be redone Christmas-wise?
A Christmas movie.
Yeah, that should be redone, like modern, and that you would be like, I think I can make this movie better.
Oh, that I could make it better?
Yeah, you could add your own creative twist to make it a better movie.
I think it might be kind of cool to see them do, what's the one with Scrooge?
Scrooge McDuck?
Yeah.
DuckTales?
Yeah, not Duck. No. The actual one. What is it? The Night Before Christmas? No, that's not it.
Christmas.
What is that?
Story. The Christmas Carol.
No, that's A Christmas Carol.
There it is.
Yes. I think they could do a modern version of that.
Here's my other issue. If it's about Christmas, it doesn't need to have Christmas in the name. That's campy.
But it helps me remember.
Yeah, clearly. It just helps you remember A Christmas Carol and A Christmas Story. It's like here in Phoenix. Everything is desert. Desert everything.
Yeah,
or
that's
oasis. True. You're like, you go one way or the other. You're like, oh, we're a desert. Let's have a cactus in our logo.
Yeah.
Let's call ourselves desert. Or let's go the opposite. We don't have any water here. Let's say we're an oasis of some sort.
And put some sort of water in it. Yeah.
We get it. You're from Phoenix. Everything here is dry. Including our skin. Keep going.
Even our refrigerators make dry ice. That's what it does.
Well played.
Thank you. A Christmas Carol, I think, would be a cool modern
rendition.
Who would you
cast as Scrooge?
Scrooge. I think I'd like to cast like a Robert Downey Jr. or actually maybe a Benedict Cumberbatch. I think they'd do a really good one.
What about a Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp,
I feel like
that
character so weird.
He could,
and so angry.
I think he's already done too many just weird things.
Yeah, but think how angry he could make it. He could make it really angry.
But I think most actors could.
I don't know, man. He's really good. I really like
He is really good. He's really good, but
Robert Downey Jr., he'd need a cool accent because he's good at accents.
Yeah.
He does a good job with them.
Yeah. I think the more interesting one who would be Tiny Tim? Because you can't do like a Tom Holland. They're too old for it now, you know?
That's true.
You have to do like one of the Stranger Things kids.
They're getting older too, though.
That's true.
How old are they now?
I don't know.
You know, it's crazy
16?
when you start to think about like kids' movies or like movies you watched growing up, and then you find out how old these people really are when they're like filming. And you're like, this guy was 42, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
he played an 8th grader.
Like
yes, from Hannah Montana.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah. He was 12 in that movie.
He was 12 in that movie.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Myrtle from Harry Potter, one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
Dude, you got to get off the
I can't
soapbox right now.
I'm just saying, but the actress who played Myrtle was like 42 when she's supposed to play, like, I don't know if she's actually 42. You just said 42. I know she was in her 40s though. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, she does look kind of old.
I guess she was playing a ghost, so.
But the brother of Hannah Montana in Hannah Montana.
Oh, really?
Is like in his 30s or 40s when they filmed that.
What?
And he's playing a high school kid that's a brother of her.
But she was in high school, right? How old was she?
She was like in her teens or 20s. But he was like, I think she was still in her teens when it started. She was in her earlier teens.
Yeah.
That's
was like
crazy. 30 something.
Whoa.
Isn't that weird? Doesn't it blow your mind when you think about that stuff? Like you don't.
What about like the Zach and Cody people?
I don't know. I don't know how old they are. They were young. They were
I know they were
child actors.
But what about like because there was like the
Ashley Tisdale,
and then London.
Yeah, Brenda Song.
Yeah. How old were they?
How do I remember that stuff?
I don't know. Disney's just ingrained in our brains
Apparently.
as kids.
It was like brainwashing. I don't know how old they are. I would say they're in their 30s probably. But you ever think it's just weird when you start to think about like Christmas movies and all these things that you only see like very rarely.
Yeah.
Like Christmas movies particularly, and you see them as like a kid. Like you see Macaulay Culkin now.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like he's about to die.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird. He was on, that guy who does the glitter bombs every year?
Yes.
He was on one of those.
That guy is awesome.
He is.
We should do that.
We don't have the skills for that.
No, we can figure it out. I can YouTube it. But listen. No, listen. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
We're going to tell everyone. Here's what we're going to do. Any of our friends that don't listen to our podcast, we'll ask
send them a glitter bomb.
No. We're gonna do a white elephant gift exchange with our friend group, okay?
Okay.
And this is how we'll know that they don't listen. I'll make the glitter bomb, put it in a box. I'll wrap it.
Yeah.
Then you rewrap it with your classic wrapping. Wax seal on top.
Yeah.
But then it'll be very clear that it's like from you. But then I'll have my own wrapping. There'll be like pictures of me, so they know it's from us.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, I got Alex and Ricky," and they're gonna be like, "I got Oddcast merch." Open it, boom, glitter bomb, and then we'll have a recording right after the glitter bomb says, "You should start watching the Oddcast."
Hey, you suck. What if my wife got it? Like, she doesn't listen, and then we're just over there like, yeah, I'm.
Oh my god, it'd be so funny.
Which ones of our friends don't listen? I feel
Your
like
wife.
I think it's just my wife. Like, I know Emily listens sometime. Paul has to.
We can't do this. We can't call people out right now.
That's true.
Other than your wife.
Other than my wife.
My wife still listens usually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But come on. If we did that next year, we'll do it next year.
If we do it to my wife, she'll never forgive me. I'll never forgive me because that glitter's going home with me. I don't want that.
Yeah, but if we normally do it at my house and it's in my house and it'll be worth it.
No, it'll be in my car though.
But it'll be in my house. It'll be worth it.
All right, fine.
Worth it.
We'll do it.
1,000%.
I'm down.
All right, this is those of you that listen know that this is happening.
We're planning a white elephant.
I need a year to figure out how to make a glitter bomb.
No, man, we just get springs, a cardboard,
Slinkies.
and a lot of glitter.
All we need is Slinkies.
Slinkies are lazy springs. You need a taut spring.
Hey, you got to open that present above your head. It's part of the rules. Just go down. Oh my gosh. Well, here's what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas movies, not good overall.
Yeah, overall.
And here's the thing. Here's the deal. They make more every year. Every year.
Yeah.
We get more. Everyone always goes back to the same classics. Nothing has come close to dethroning any of those. Let's just call it a day. Keep those ones. No more. No more Christmas movies. Until someone comes out with just an absolute banger of a movie.
Yeah, people need to stop being like, I'm going to make Christmas movies. And they need to start going like, I'm going to make good movies. And if one falls around a good idea that would fit around Christmas, I'm going to do that.
Amen. That's life right there, man. That's life. That's wisdom.
You know what is good?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes. And the Hawkeye show that is on Disney Plus.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's a Christmas show. It's like him trying to get home because we're trying to have, Christmas with his family and whatnot.
Wholesome.
Really good.
Yeah. What do you eat at Christmas morning?
Probably just eggs and bacon. Maybe I'll get ham though.
Did you have any like family traditions?
No. Christmas morning, like traditional Miles Christmas morning was Me, my brother, and sister would all end up waking up. Whoever woke up first always ended up waking up the other two.
Yeah.
Open up our stockings together. Then we all go jump on the bed of our parents and then make them open their stockings. And then they go, we're going to sleep for 2 more hours. So you do whatever you got to do. And we'd sit there and we'd work on our stockings and all the stuff that came with it.
For 2 hours?
Mm-hmm. Then they'd make waffles. Well,
Man.
I mean, sometimes.
What time did you wake up?
Well, sometimes I'm waking up at like 6 o'clock, man.
Why?
Because I'm a kid who's excited for Christmas.
No, bro. I was like 8 o'clock. I was fine. Here's the deal.
I'm fine with that now. I'm probably going to get up at 10 o'clock this year.
even then, I was like trained as a kid where I was like, man, there's no need to rush this because if I get up early and I'm eager, my dad's just going to torture me. He's just going to make me wait longer.
Yep.
Maybe that's why I don't like Christmas. I'm learning so much about myself.
You're like, hey, Dad, can we open up presents? And he's like, that's another 3 hours.
You sit there silently.
We're going to have them after dinner now.
Are you going to keep any of those traditions now with you and Tony?
You know, I would consider like the waffles because that was kind of a nice thing, always having waffles for breakfast. But
Like a waffle maker?
she likes pancakes more.
Gosh, your wife is awesome.
You like pancakes more?
Yes, we've talked about
We
this.
have talked about this.
Pancakes are definitely better.
No, waffles are way better. You can get little butter puddles.
Everyone always goes to the cups. No one cares. Move on.
You literally just said everyone cares and then said no one cares.
Everyone that likes waffles goes to the cups. Well, guess what? There's no IHOW. There's an IHOP.
There is a
Checkmate.
Waffle House.
Yeah, and no one goes there.
Everyone goes there. It's a cult classic.
That is false. It's I'm going to get shot if I go there.
Yeah.
Every Waffle House
It's a
near
Colt 45
Phoenix,
classic.
every Waffle House near Phoenix, like there's just a constant police presence at it. It is terrifying.
Because you want to, you know, you're going to be safe there.
You're like, this waffle's so good, I'm going to shoot somebody. That's what happens.
It's great.
Ugh, no. IHOP.
I'm just saying, you get an ice cream. They don't have any pancake cones. They got waffle cones.
I go with a cake cone, so.
Yeah, but you wouldn't just eat normal. Pancake is just cake for breakfast. That's ridiculous. That being said, it is one of the best things on a McDonald's menu.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they don't serve waffles.
Yeah.
But they should.
McGriddle is just little pancakes.
It is. Little pancakes.
For breading. That's genius.
Yeah, that is genius.
Oh, man, I wish I'd have a McGriddle for Christmas. If I could make that a tradition, like a real McGriddle every morning for Christmas.
You could make that a tradition.
I should do that.
Can we get a square pan to make cutouts of bread? Like an actual bread-sized shaped one?
No, I'm talking about the real one. I want McDonald's to deliver a McGriddle to my house every morning on Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, theirs are so good, man.
I want to make my own.
It's too much work. I'm not about it.
I might try it this year.
You try it, and you let me know how it works.
I'm going to put hash browns on it, though.
Already. Now taking liberties that you shouldn't be able to take. Now it's not a McGriddle.
All right.
Now it's a McAlex.
I made Elvis pancakes the other day.
Shaped like Elvis?
No. They were the peanut butter banana bacon ones.
Oh, that's cool. I've made those before. They're good.
Yeah. I was
do
just
that,
trying
but shape
something.
them like Elvis.
I don't know how to do that. I'm not even good at drawing. I don't think I could do it with pancake.
No pancake art?
No.
Can't do that with a waffle. No waffle art, just saying.
That's true.
Yeah. What's your
waffle
wisdom?
in and of itself is art.
fair
My wisdom. Let's see. If you're gonna watch a movie,
Christmas wisdom.
Yeah. This is big. This is once a year.
Yep.
Once a year wisdom.
You get this once.
I'd say probably watch the Harry Potters. That's what I'd go for. It could be a tradition, a fun tradition for your family.
Not for your wife's family growing up. She wasn't allowed to watch them, right?
She wasn't allowed to watch them, yeah. But then she just read all of them. My wife's a big reader, so.
Nerd.
Yeah. She'd just go to the library. Couldn't stop her from reading Harry Potter there.
You're grounded from the library. All right. Well, that was the wisdom, I guess. You heard it here first. Watch Harry Potter.
You know, I've yet to have somebody text in and be like,
"What was that you just said there?"
I don't know. I've yet to have read, call, text in.
Yeah.
I've yet to have somebody DM the show. That's us. We're the show. And be like, "Hey, that was a great wisdom," which is weird because I feel like people maybe just turn off before this. Otherwise, if they had heard it, I know they would. They would have probably wrote in by now.
Alex, your wisdom really changed my life.
Just saying.
Well, Merry Christmas. Well, Alex is happy to celebrate with you. Watch yourself.
You like it too.
I might steal your presents. Anything else you want to say to him?
You don't see my presents, but you do take my breath away.
That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, I got him.
We appreciate you. We love you. Thanks for your support and for listening always. And remember, stay out.